looking forward to your PowerPoint presentation because you can show us a new submarket, some homes to potentially our investors can purchase. So without further ado, go ahead and share your screen and see what you got for us.
All right. Just want to make sure you can still hear me.
Yes, yes.
All right, perfect. So today, we wanted to just take a little bit of time and we wanted to go over some expanded markets, I'm going to call them. Anyone who's been watching these webinars that I've been on for the last several years knows that I am, very, very invested. I fully believe in the Cape Coral market. I think that is the best market that Southwest Florida has to offer, and I still feel that way. But over the time that I've been doing these webinars, the prices in Cape Coral have gone up tremendously, and it has created a little bit of a barrier to investing in that market. It does take significant funds. So one thing that we've worked on is expanding, to some other markets around Cape Coral, still part of the greater Fort Myers area, where we could help get some inventory that's available at some lower pricing, just to make it even easier to invest in this area. So we'll go over that a little bit today. I wanted to start just by looking at a map here of Southwest Florida, so we could always point out where these markets are compared to each other. You'll see right here in the middle, is Fort Myers. Fort Myers market is one of the fastest. It continually ranks in the top 5 fastest growing markets in the country. The amount of jobs available is incredible. I can't tell you a company in Southwest Florida that isn't hiring right now, which tells me there's still space for thousands and thousands of people to move here and continue to live very successful lives.
Yep.
So the market we'll start with is the market we've talked about quite a bit, Cape Coral. So I say Cape Coral, it's this area over here. Specifically, the area we've targeted has really been just here, starting just north of the word Cape Coral and south. This portion here is where we've really targeted for the last couple of years. So there are still homes available in this market. The first home that's available is the Cali model. All of these homes are built by the same builder. It's called Express Homes. They're a branch of D.R. Horton. They're very reliable, very easy to work with. They've always helped us with anything that's come up, whether it is on the purchasing side or with the home after ownership. They've been great to work with, and that's important. Having a reliable builder is the most important thing, and they have proven to be that. So the Cali model, it's 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1828 square feet. So it's a great home. It's tile, large 18 by 18 tiles throughout the entire main living area and kitchen. Carpet in the bedrooms, dual vanity in the main bathroom, quartz countertops in the kitchen, solid wood cabinets. It's a great home. They have homes available as low as $399.99, which is a great price. I mean, this is an excellent home. The homes would be ready as soon as November for this model. We continue to rent this home at $2,500 per month, very, very reliably. We've done it dozens of times at this point. And now here's the big part. If we go through their mortgage lender and title company, there are up to $17,000 worth of available incentives. I say available incentives because they're pretty flexible on how it can be used. We could use a certain amount of it for covering closing costs. We could use some of it for things like rate buy downs, or we could just take the whole balance right off of the price. So in the previous webinar, when you spoke about the 385 home, like this, well, I mean, the $399.99, if we take 17,000 off, puts us to what, 383? That's lower than what you projected. So not going to change it by much, but even more cash flow because we're getting a lower purchase price. So it's a really great option. I still, this is probably the most commonly used option. It's still probably my highest recommended option that's available. They also have the area model. It's this little bit smaller, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Inside, the finishes are all the same, similar locations. You do save about $5,000 in that purchase price. The rent goes down by about $100 a month just because it is a little bit smaller with only 3 bedrooms. Again, really high demand, great home, and the same incentives available for Cape Coral. So those are the 2 options they have in Cape Coral. We'll go back out to our map here. So, because those are high, right? 25% down on a $400,000 purchase. We need to plan on $115,000 to $120,000 worth of cash in order to purchase between down payment and closing costs. That's pretty substantial. So we've looked for other markets that we can go to help lower that initial investment. First one we're going to talk about is an area. It's still part of Cape Coral. It's called Gator Circle. It's called Gator Circle, but it's a square. You'll see it on the map up here. They call it Gator Circle because there's a road that runs in a circle here. It's called Gator Circle. So they have some good homes available here. Again, same builder, a little bit smaller homes though. So the 4-bedroom, 2-bath is only 1,500 square feet. But you
Justin,
can see
what city is it?
It's still a part of Cape Coral.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's up here. It's in the northeast corner. It's called Gator Circle. It's a subsection here. It's actually, it's almost halfway between Fort Myers down here, and then Punta Gorda would only be about a half-hour north. You take this road here to the highway and go up about 10 miles and be in Punta Gorda. It's only about a half-hour away. And you can see the purchase price drops tremendously. Their Freeport model, which is the 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom model, it's 1,499 square feet. It drops down to $329,999 for the purchase price. Tremendous drop in price. They have some homes that will be ready as soon as October. Rents for $2,200 per month, and we still get those same $17,000 in available incentives for using their lender and title company. Now, a little bit of a pro and con for Gator Circle to go over. Cape Coral, one of the biggest things they have for the first examples with the bigger homes, they're on city water and they're on city sewage. Gator Circle, it is well water and it is a septic tank. So now, as far as cost to the owner, we're not going to be paying electric. That's something that falls on the tenant. However, if there's a scenario where the septic tank backs up, it is something we need to be prepared for to get it pumped out. Something that probably comes up every 1 to 3 years, just depends on usage and things like that. But in the end, the amount of cash flow that's created, it covers that additional maintenance and then some. Same thing now with the homes. The homes, you'll notice slight differences. The ceilings, they are about a foot lower. It's a little bit smaller feel to the home. The showers, instead of using the tile up the walls, they use the plastic inserts. The countertops in the bathroom, instead of using the Corian stone countertops, they do use a laminate countertop. So there are some things that they kind of use to water down the home a little bit, but they do that because that's the caliber, the quality of home in this area. So it's not, a tenant's not going to go in and go, oh, but where's the quartz? They're not really expecting quartz. It's not common. The fact that these homes have quartz in the kitchen is considered a pretty big upgrade in this area. The fact that they come with the smart home features available and included in the purchase price for the doorbell and for different, connecting the different home systems is considered an upgrade for this area. So while they do things to help get that purchase price lower, it's all within the scope of the market. It's all very expected. It's not going to be viewed as a subpar home in any way. So those are really good options. The other option that they have is the Boardwalk Model. The Boardwalk Model is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, so it loses about 100 square feet. Same purchase price, available $329,999. There is one ready as soon as August. So I mean, if someone who wants a home and wants it now, there's a great option for that. You know, we're talking about probably 6 weeks to closing. Rents for $2,100 a month, and same incentives are available there. You know, this is a really strong option. And again, with a really, you still get that Cape Coral address, but just moving slightly further to the northeast to help lower that purchase price. So again, really good option there.
Yeah.
Next market I want to show here on the
Hold on,
map.
one quick takeaway for me. These three homes is just presented. I see as a very good value because you buy a class A asset in a good location, easy to rent, brand new construction, very little maintenance. You probably have some warranties with that. So class A properties in a very desirable area. So the numbers are good. You at 25% down payment, even at a 6% interest rate, you still cash flow slightly. So there's a overall very good product. Thank you so much. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So the next market I want to show is, you'll see it on the map. The dot is down here, but it's Lehigh Acres. Lehigh Acres is the biggest by land area market in Southwest Florida. It is enormous. It's this entire area here. So quick backstory on Lehigh Acres. Actually started, I believe it was an Air Force base. There was a runway and everything. And the base closed down. They filled it in. I mean, there are hundreds of thousands of miles of roads running through it, quarter-acre lots spread out throughout. It is a massive area where they now build lots of homes. So very similar to the homes we've seen. They do build the Cali model in Lehigh Acres. In Lehigh Acres, the homes will be well water and septic tank, just like Gator Circle. You will see some of the finishes lowered just slightly, the plastic insert tubs and showers, and then the laminate countertops in the bathrooms. You still get the tile throughout the main living area. You still get the same carpet, same countertops, cabinets in the kitchen, same stainless steel appliances. Very, very similar home. There's only very few things they do to change them slightly to help lower that price. They do lower the purchase price on that Cali to $367,000, $350,000, and going up. There's a couple of them. There's not a lot of Calis that they build in Lehigh Acres. There's a couple, including one that would be ready in September. Rents are about $2,300 per month, and you would get the same incentives, but it's $16,500 in this location. So a little bit lower on the incentives, but really strong option. Again, they build the Freeport model. That's another 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Goes down to 1,500 square feet, so it's a little bit more compact. Going down to that 1,500 square feet would lower your property taxes some because it's based on the square footage of the property. 304,999 and up for the purchase price. One would be ready as soon as October. You're looking at $2,200 a month for rent, and the $16,500 incentives are available on that one. And the last one, the Boardwalk model, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Purchase price drops down to $299,999. So we have a home below $300,000 available in Lehigh. One is ready as soon as August, and you're at about $2,100 per month in rent. So really strong option. Lehigh Acres, it's good. The purchase prices are good, but I think for someone looking for a little bit lower purchase price, you might like the next market a little bit better even. Let's go back out to our map one last time. You can't quite see it. It's right behind where Mr. Yee is right now on the screen, but up here in the top corner is LaBelle. So you would go, further inland past Lehigh Acres to get to LaBelle. It's one county further inland. It's Hendry County instead of Lee. In the end, though, you're total driving distance between LaBelle and Fort Myers, 35 minutes or so. It's pretty realistic commute, and we see that very commonly. For LaBelle, again, we have the Freecourt model. That's the 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Same exact finishes as what you would see in Lehigh. It's at $280. I mean, pretty low purchase price for a 4-bedroom home. Rents for $2,000 per month, and it's $13,800 in available incentives. LaBelle is the market where I can tell you the amount of growth I've seen there on a percentage basis is probably the highest of any market in Southwest Florida. It's probably the smallest of the 4 markets that I've showed today. But when it comes to rental inventory, it has always and probably will always be the lowest. The last time I checked, I think it was about 95% of the homes in LaBelle are owner occupied, meaning only 5% are rentals. So for those people looking to rent in LaBelle, currently as it sits today, there's 1 home available for rent. We have 1 coming on the market later this week, so there will be a 2nd home. There's no options when it comes to renting, which means we get to pick the best tenants and only the best tenants. And it's made the performance of LaBelle homes phenomenal over the years. They also have the 3-bedroom model, the Boardwalk. That one, it drops down to $69,999 for the purchase price, $1,900 per month in rent. Same incentives, $13,800. And there's 1 ready as soon as August. So, 6 weeks from now, you have your investment home and you got a great price, and we have a tenant in place paying rent. I mean, very, very quick process. And again, with the complete lack of rental inventory, that's not something you're going to see change overnight. You're not going to be sitting here in August and have, all of a sudden 25% of the homes in LaBelle up for rent. It's a very good situation to be buying into where there's not a lot of rental competition at all. I mean, the homes that we manage in LaBelle comprises a pretty large percentage of the available rentals in LaBelle, which creates for a really good opportunity for marketing the homes at the right time and really getting the best tenants at the best rental prices. And that's really, those are the 4 markets that are available, that are feasible. There's a lot of other homes that are being built in large master plan communities with high HOAs throughout Fort Myers and Gateway and Estero. I don't recommend them. You're going to lose a lot of money to HOA payments. All 4 markets that I showed you here today, they're no HOA. There are city codes in place to help maintain the neighborhoods, but you're not going to deal with an HOA taking hundreds and hundreds of dollars per month, which helps maximize your cash flow and your overall return on the property.
Yeah, Justin. I mean, to be honest, I'm totally impressed with your presentation. You come with integrity and honesty, and I put myself in the shoe of a potential real estate investor. I mean, the numbers looks good. It's a good cash flow. The path of growth, the suburban growth, is going inland. So if you are a real estate investor, if you want to buy in a place where there is a tremendous shortage of homes and huge demands, the migration of people, like you said, from all over the U.S. coming to Southwest Florida to live for high quality of life, great amenities, outdoor activities, great job growth and population growth over time. It's all about migration growth, population. It's just it's a great place to invest for the long term. So, wow, I mean, I'm truly impressed. That's my takeaway, Justin, to be honest. Yeah, I'm very happy to continue to promote your market. You, being as young as you are, being a property manager also, you're going to be around for the next 30 to 40 years to help
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
our
The
investors.
last presentation, when you showed the 24-year home ownership, I truly hope that I'm the one who helps them buy it. I manage it for the 24 years, and in 24 years, I'll help them sell it and be the one person who helps them with that investment from the start all the way through the end when they cash out that, $1.2 million.
Definitely. Yep. You can monitor the investors' progress every step of the way. You're the eyes and the ears. You're being transparent. So out-of-state investors, they should feel very good working with you, trusting you to manage the properties. You're the eyes and ears. So it's not that easy, right? We cannot make any assumptions, but having someone like you that care about out-of-state investors and manage their properties as if they are your own property, and I really appreciate that. So that's my takeaway. So the last you have a recap of your anything else you want to cover, or that's pretty much it. If that's it, then you can just provide a 1 minute high level recap and takeaway from this presentation.
Yeah, we'll just give that quick recap. I mean, again, there's 4, very different markets that have very similar homes, all from the same builder, that I highly recommend an investor look at. And the first being Cape Coral, does come with the highest purchase price, but the advantage of being in probably the most high demand of any of the markets. People from all over the country are moving to Cape Coral. It's the closest to the Fort Myers area. There's a huge advantage to that. If we want to still stay very close to Cape Coral, but lower that purchase price considerably, Gator Circle, even though you do go to that well and septic water setup, it's a great location. You still get that Cape Coral address. The homes perform great up there. If we want to look further inland to help lower that price, we have Lehigh Acres. It's a huge area, quickly growing. Or again, in my opinion, just from the sheer demand aspect, if you're looking to go inland to Lehigh Acres, I say go one town further to LaBelle, buy the home where there is no rental inventory available whatsoever. That's hard to beat an opportunity like that, and the purchase prices being as low as they are, and the fact that there's homes ready as soon as August. I mean, it's certainly a strong opportunity, and with all of the incentives being offered, I would certainly recommend to someone to seriously have a conversation and look into these options as soon as possible, because these inventory lists, there's inventory now, but it does not last long.
Yeah. Well, Justin, I totally agree. I'm very excited by your presentation, and you are one of the top out-of-state turnkey provider network within my network, and you've been doing a great job. We can work together for years to come. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of great properties we can promote for the foreseeable future, cash flow properties, good appreciation. So great long-term potential for investors to pull the trigger. And looking forward to continue working with you. Thank you for your time, Justin. Justin Zawatny from Cape Coral, Southwest Florida region. Thank you so much for your presentation. My name is Seewing Yi from the Yi Real Estate Network. Thank you everyone for attending, and I will see all of you on the other side. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.